Alright, welcome in everyone to a Rise of Culture's Treasure Hunt Formation Guide and Strategy session for Stage 36. This specific example is from the Minoan Era, but the goal of these guides is to help players learn the basic mechanics and combat principles to help you learn how to build your own formations in the future. As you can see here, we have our treasure map open on Stage 36. If we select this, it will bring up the menu that displays the makeup composition of the defending army, or the negotiation requirements if you choose to go that route. Now the red banner here displays the enemy buff at 40%. Battles in the second and third round of the treasure hunt are going to be quite tough to beat if you don't have any boosts of your own for your own army. So it's very important that you start investing in your Statue of Zeus and your Temple of Artemis as soon as possible to give yourself a fighting chance. And if you can't win the battles with just that, the customization kits that come from the victories in Treasure Hunt are a great way to temporarily boost your power as well. So this defending army starts out with the first wave of 1 artillery, 2 heavy infantry, 3 barbarian regular infantry, and 1 group of ranged spear throwers. The second wave is simply 3 half-size infantry groups and 1 artillery unit. Selected battle brings us to the battlefield, shows us the formation those troops are in. Now we get quite a large battlefield to select for our own troops, and the goal of every battle that has 2 waves is to keep as much infantry alive for the second round as possible. So we're going to try and keep our cavalry alive as well. Now what I like to do is I like to put my infantry on the left, and I like to put my archers right up front here. That gets them firing on the enemy as quickly as possible so that they have a higher likelihood of dying before they're able to take us out. And then I like to stagger the infantry here behind the advancing infantry of our own and put our cavalry in the back corner, and they will charge into the heavy infantry and do quite a bit of damage to them and distract the artillery from our lower health units. We're going to go ahead and hit battle here. Cavalry charges in, they take a shot from the artillery. We're going to go ahead and use our heal here on all the troops up in the front. We're going to throw our boulder at the back and try to clip the edge of the artillery unit and drop our bull riders right on top of them to distract the archers in the back line. Now we've nearly taken out the heavy infantry in the front, and we still have quite a few groups of our own infantry alive for the next round. Now our boulder's back up, we'll throw it on the archers and they will get quickly taken care of, and we can throw a quick heal down to top ourselves up. As you can see, we have the vast majority of our archers alive and quite a few infantry alive for the next round. So we'll select next wave. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and do some distraction techniques. We're going to put our ranged on the side here. We're going to put 1 unit up front with the smaller group here, and then our biggest group in the back. Now the small groups are going to run forward and die, but distract our advancing opponents from us long enough to help the ranged begin to deal damage to the opponent army. So they're going to start chipping away. We're going to use our heal here on the front row. Now I like to drop the boulder on the large group of enemies to deal the most damage, and then I use the bull riders as another distraction technique. And now we charge the opponent artillery, and we have a victory on Stage 36.